We're gonna pick up the little man nursery. Up we go. Yeah,
right, I'm over here on Emerald
Turn
Lake
left.
with Dragonsplayer, and we're gonna catch some walleye.
Oh, don't. Oh, I thought it was gonna come off then. You gotta really keep that rod up, but I want to look at the fish.
Ah, completed the challenge.
One,
Night
the big
shift.
one.
Night shift 1. You've just
Yeah, these walleye, they do look like Xander.
right. You've completed night shift 1, though, Dragon.
Yeah.
So that's the first part to getting your head torch. I think it's night shift 3 when you get it.
What? I thought I was just gonna get it.
No,
You
you
never told me that, did
you need more than that. I think you need, like I say, I think you need maybe 20, maybe 30 fish through the night.
Right. 30 fish, that's doable.
Yeah, you just got to keep catching.
Yeah.
Dan Lewis, how you doing, mate?
We'll catch that easy.
I'm good, mate, apart from a
Ooh,
bit chesty. Had a bit of a cold,
turns
but
out
I'm
it
alright.
wasn't.
Right, I'm on YouTube now, so I'm streaming with Dragonsplayer.
Yeah, man. The dragon here.
Oh, it's trying to get off. You're not getting off.
I'm surprised Jay hasn't popped in. He normally pops in every stream, doesn't he?
Yeah, he might be busy. How am I catching walleye? I'm catching them using the jig head, 1/2 ounce, number 3, with a 3-inch glow-in-the-dark worm, mate. And the walleye are probably the best ones to catch over here in Emerald. For, you know, per pound, the amount of money that you get is probably the best. So just stop and go in them. Stop and go method along the bottom. Nighttime's nighttime's really good for them.
Yeah, I didn't have too much luck in the day. I had a bit of luck, but nighttime I've just smashed it. And I'm just using the jig head from the shop.
Right.
Yeah.
So that 1/3 of an ounce one.
Yeah.
With the rubber shad. Oh, chased it in again. Oh! That bait was out the water then and something grabbed it as I just lifted it up.
He was hungry.
It was hungry. Wow. It weren't letting it escape. Are you poaching in my peg?
Yeah. Yeah. Uh,
What was in the latest updates? I'm not sure, mate.
men.
Are you in?
Yeah.
Stealing my fish. How dare you? I'm in as well. Whoa.
My brother used to do that to me all the time. I'll be sitting there next minute, float in front of me. What? Yeah, do it all the time.
Yeah, well. Payback time in a second when I get this fishing.
Yeah. Take all your fish out your swim for you. Don't worry. You got a good one on there, mate. Yeah, I lost a big one earlier. Whoa, I can't believe that. Yeah, that looks nice. Oh, oh, nearly had me at the very end. It might have felt really big because I had that crap reel on, didn't I? No. Yes. Nice, good stop and go action here. I'll do a quick one. Change the speeds all the time. Oh, yeah, there we go. We're in. Oh, my rod's at 84%. It's getting some bashing today. Is it? Another walleye. Woohoo. That's awesome. Look at that. Let me get you in. Let me get you in the picture. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna have to go in a minute. Didn't realize the time. We have another couple of casts. Another couple of casts, hey guys. Yeah, that could be the one. Many a time I've done it on Eurofishing where I've gone like last cast and I've actually got a boss fish on it or something. Yeah, he's still last casting. Okay. Is a connection gone? Oh, there you go, yeah. All right. Didn't hear anything after the rod is the and then that was it. Good. He says, "What place is this? This is Emerald Lake." where the walleye are great. Right, last cast. Here we go. Last cast, which means last fish.
Oh, you got a new puppy? All right, I'm just gonna go through the tackle that I'd use, mate. So for PS4 users, you can use this medium spoon, 1/4 ounce lemon tiger during the day, and if obviously you can't do night fishing on PS4, but if you're on PC during the night, use the jig head 1/2 ounce number 3 with the 3-inch glow in the dark worm.
I knew it.
Rod wise, jig winner 7'10",
You just started to be able
and
to
the Prima 3500.
Nice. You will get here eventually, mate. I mean, I'm only level 11. What level does this lake unlock at, mate?
5.
5. Ah, yeah, unlock this at 5, mate. Boom. Nice.
Get on here as soon as you can. Just the only thing I recommend is get the biggest net that you can before you come here, because it'll cost you 3,100 minimum to fish it for a day.
Yeah.
So you need a big enough net to recoup that in a day.
Yeah. Get a nice big net. Yeah, man. Right, I'm gonna have to go. So let's just leave Crossy fishing there for a minute, and let's just see how he fared.
Check out your net.
Yeah, 3,826. That's what we got.
Well, don't leave the venue. Whatever you do. Have you gone back home?
Yeah.
Oh. Because it'll cost you. If you'd have stayed here and just like left the game, you'd have still been here, and you could have just bought an extra day for like 500.
I'll do that next time.
All right, no worries, Dragon.
Oh man.
Good fishing, mate.
I've got night shift and perch master today.
All right, so you've unlocked a couple of challenges.
Yeah. Night shift number 1. Number 2, number 3 to come.
Dutch Harry, how you doing, mate?
We'll get
all
there.
good
Level
is in
12.
everything is good in the hub,
level
mate.
13 as well. That's awesome.
Yeah, you'll soon level up fishing at Emerald.
And which one are you on? Which one you been fishing?
Michigan. St. Croix Lake or something like that.
I see it. Level 30. That's where we're going. That's where we've got to get to.
They're some of the big fish. Big fish.
Nice. All right then, mate. I'm going to shoot off.
All right.
All right then, brother. I will.
Good fishing.
Yeah, you enjoy the rest of your time fishing.
Cheers, man.
Enjoy the rest of your stream.
Yeah.
And if anybody wants to head over to Crossy stream, don't be shy. It's in the link at the bottom of the video below. So, right, mate. You take care, and I'll see you on tomorrow, mate. Maybe.
No doubt. Take it easy.
All right then, brother.
And I'll catch you
Good
again
night,
soon. See you later, mate. Bye, bye. Dutch Harry, you're level 22 already. Oh, great, mate. I'm glad they helped. Certainly am. I've just been fishing over in Michigan before Dragon came on, so I popped back over to Emerald to fish with him. But Lake Michigan, some serious fishing there, mate. But you need to be level 30 to fish it. So once you hit that level 30, make sure you've got a big enough net. get over there. I've just got smashed. Lost about 4 crankbaits. Cost me about $12,000 in crankbaits. You've been fishing your bones off all weekend. Mate, I was just hammering Emerald Lake until I hit level 34, so I could unlock the £264 net. So I think I'm going... Oh, fish. Ah, I got off. Let's have a look how much I've got in my keep net. Well, it's covered my expenses, so I'm gonna... I had 1 blue catfish, which is probably... Let's have a look at leaderboards. There you go. It's my biggest fish now. So all the biggest fish that I've caught in the top 11 fish have all come from St. Croix Lake. So the biggest catfish I had was an 18, which is really small for that lake. Trophy Northern Pike 15, a muskie, tiger muskie, another Northern Pike, trophy walleye just short of £10. So yeah, it's the place to be. I'm going to pop back over there now, so let me leave. Emerald. I might just catch do a few more minutes. Catch a few more and then we'll pop back home and then re-travel to Michigan. Yeah, £9 walleye, mate. The area where I was catching them, really deep. Proper deep lake. So over here, I've been using, I'll go through it again for anybody that missed. Cody, how you doing, mate? Yes, because I work it out, you get roughly $100 per pound of fish. So your £55 net, you're going to earn roughly $5,000. And it actually costs you to fish here for 1 day, $2,500. So you're doubling, you're going to get your money back and same again. So that's roughly how I work it out. It's not fair. As long as you're catching walleye, anything else, don't put anything else in your net apart from walleye. Yeah, there's no night fishing on PS4 as of yet, but through the day, I would use, let me show you what I use during the day, which works for both PS4 and PC. Let's go to this. So if you're fishing on an early morning or a cloudy day, rainy day, use the medium spoon, 1/4 ounce, the yellow one, the lemon tiger. That works really well for the walleye. If the weather goes clear and sunny, try the narrow 1/4 ounce spoon, but in the purple one, the Amalite. If you're on PC and you want to fish through the night, the best setup I've found is the jig head. The jig head 1/2 ounce number 3 with the 3-inch glow in the dark worm. Absolutely devastating on the for the walleye. Rod wise, I'm using the Jig Winner 7'10" with a Prima 3500 reel, and the line I'm using is the Fluoro 008, which is a 6 pound fluorocarbon line. Works really well and all. So that's all I'm using. I'm just using the... I've got 4 rods here, but I'm just using that one rod on emerald. And it works awesome for walleye. And I'm fishing a couple of spots. One is this one here towards this first like light green tree, and the other spot is along the edge, down that edge there. We'll see if we get a couple more walleye before I leave Emerald Lake. So just cast as far as you can. If you're using the jig winner and the Prima reel, you should be able to cast like 190, just short of 190 yards. And just do stop and go off the bottom. And exactly the same during the day if you're on PS4. But instead of using, obviously you're not using the worm, use the, here we go, fish on. Use the lemon tiger medium spoon, or the purple narrow spoon. Kirk, how you doing, mate? I'm good, thank you. So yeah, that works really well through the day or on PS4. And all you want to put in your net, code it, is these boys. Forget the pike, unless it's a really decent sized pike and you get quite a bit of money for it. But all I put in my net normally is the walleye. Well, when I go back, I'll show you what I would use at a lower level that you should have access to. Yeah, like I say, £6 line is plenty. See, £6 line. I've got my drag turned to 50% though, so if I turned it up anymore, I would lose these fish. But 50% drag is enough. I think it's not the weight. I think it's the fact that they fight quite hard. The walleye, for the size of the fish. So that's like a 3.5 pound. 3.5 pounder. And from that I've got $296, 101 XP. Right, be right back guys. I think there's someone at the door. Bear with me. Alright, sorry about that, guys. Just delivery man at the door. Yeah, the head torch is really good. And thanks for the like, mate. Much appreciated. Yeah, the head torch. I like how it, you know, it really does light everywhere up. There's no game audio. Not sure, mate. So yeah, you can see, look at that, how it lights everywhere up. You was catching £2.5 to £3 rainbow trout. Nice. Let's have a couple more out of here, and then we'll leave Emerald. All right. Really? Ah, right. So they are aware of it then. Can you hear the audio in mine? Can you hear the birds and that? Not like the birds should be singing really at night anyway. Yeah, small minnows. Yeah, they are a good float fishing bait. Right, I think I'm going to head home. Let me just check how many fish I've got. $3,800 worth of fish, which is enough. And before I go back to Michigan, what I'm going to do is I'm going to equip some heavier line. I think I need £20 braid, to be honest. Right, so Cody, you were saying about your level. Let's have a look at the shop. So a good rod and reel setup for spinning rod. Level 17. Now I'm using this one here, which is only available at level 18. So you could wait. Personally, I would wait. I'd just level up again to 18 and get this rod. Really works really well. It's a good all-rounder. You can use line weight from 3 to 12 pound, and it will let you cast anything from 1/6 of an ounce up to 5/8 of an ounce. So that means you could use like a 1/2 ounce jig head with a rubber shad on it or something like that. So that, yeah, that's the rod I use. One of my rods, my main one that I use on Emerald Lake, the Jig Winner 7'10", but you need to be level 18 for it. And the reel that I use with that is the Prima 3500. This one. So this reel I use with that rod, which is also, you can get that at level 17, and that will let you use 12 pound mono up to 20 pound braid. So that's what I would go for. If you bought that Jig Winner rod, I'd match it with this Prima 3500 reel. And lures wise, if you're looking at fishing Emerald and you just want to do it until you level up a few times, I would go with level 17. So, during the day, that one. Medium spoon, 1/4 ounce for walleye. Number 1. You need level 15 for that. You could get the red one as well, but I've found when I fish with that red one, I end up catching more pike than walleye. So the yellow one works really well. And then you could also get... I'm not sure what level it is. You need to be level 21. That works good enough as well during the day. Purple worm, 3-inch worm with a jig head. So what I need to buy before I go back to back up to Michigan are some new lures, some new crankbaits. This one. No problem, Cody. Don't worry. I think I need to buy that. I'm just going to check my inventory, what crankbaits I've got. Because I lost quite a few. When I went last go, I lost 2. Right, I've got one there. I can take that off. Let's put that in there. Right, so I've got an 8-foot diver, 16-foot diver for night, a 12-foot diver. It's like $4,000 just for that. Colour smoky. Oh, I forgot which ones I've got. Right, I've got the 8, which is perch, 16 night, and a 12. So I've got 12 and an 8. 12 is the rainbow. That one. So I've got that one. I lost that one, so I'm having to replace that one. At the lighthouse. Right, I'll give that a try. Eight, 3, 12. Let's get a 16. Right, I think I've covered most of the depths. Let's have a look. So I've got one for night time. I've got a 12, 16, 3 and an 8. So I think we covered it there. Now line, I need to change. I need to get some better line. Gradecki, how you doing, mate? Nice. Nice, Cody. Hi there, mate. So, braid line. Gonna need some £20 braid, I think. That one. Right, so that's in my backpack. So I can actually put £20 braid on this reel. But I'm going to use it on this one instead. Max it out. So I've maxed out that reel. I'm going to use this one with my crankbaits. So that's optimal. Okie doke. So we're cool. Let's get ready to rock and roll over at Michigan. Now to travel to Michigan, it's going to cost 10 grand for one day. Your advanced license at Michigan is 8,000 per real time 24 hours. So you're going to need to stay there quite a while, but you're also going to make sure that you've got a big enough net to recoup your money. So I need to make more than $10,000 in one day in game time before I cash in to make it worth my while. Now my net actually holds about 20,000 plus in fish, so we should be cool. lxCROSSYxl, got the advanced license. It's gonna be cloudy then sunny. Let's go. Now I think this is a good spot, and I also like this spot here, so we'll go there first. Yeah, if you want to catch any fish, otherwise some fish you have to release. Let's try this one. Now, I lost a couple of big fish here earlier on. Here we go. Fish on. Doesn't seem that big, first fish, but it's a fish. And they all count. What's the first fish? Trophy yellow perch. So there's a start. It's a trophy fish. try a little bit faster. Which places, Cody? Like I say, Emerald is probably your best bet from early on, from like level 5 upwards. That's all I've concentrated on. I've also fished Everglades a couple of times, so I've had Florida Gar, Red Rum. Here we go. Now this looks a little bit bigger. So it depends on where you want to fish. If you want to fish the Everglades, I was using the crankbait, this one that I've got on now. So the 3-foot number 3 red and orange crankbait and 12-pound line on Everglades, and you'll get some decent fish. The money fish over in Everglades seems to be the bass, largemouth bass. But I do believe that Emerald, you get your money back quicker fishing at Emerald than you do over in Everglades. This looks like a nice fish. It's probably a pike or a muskie. Maybe a tiger muskie. It's in the net. Whatever it is, it's coming in. We've got it. There we go. Tiger muskie, £8 one. And $443 for that. 217 XP. Nice fish. Keep that one. Go to Emerald then, mate. Emerald Lake, it'll cost you $3,100 for the trip there and your advanced license. So anything after that is profit. And with your £55 net, you're going to be looking at a couple of $1,000 profit each day. Well, after your first day, once you've travelled there, the second day will only cost you $500 to stay there. So after day one, you're looking at about $2,000 profit. Day 2, you're going to be looking at about $4,000 profit. But you only want to keep the walleye. I think they are adding it soon, you know, Harry. I think it is in line to be updated. The same as PC version. It's only recently that it's been added to PC. Not that long since. I'm going to change the lure in a minute. That was a bite then. Right, I'm going to change to... Let's try this spinner. Spinners work well on here. They're a musky. No, muskies, I believe, are the larger variety of pike. I think the record muskie in here is something like £60. About 30 kilos. 30 kilo-ish. Bite then. Right, let's try over here. No, you don't need to buy the basic, just buy the advanced. And once you buy the advanced, if you buy that advanced license now, it will be valid until this time tomorrow. So you'll be able to fish all day today and some of tomorrow, all at Emerald, without needing to buy another one. So don't buy it for 3 days, just buy it for one 24-hour period. And then once you travel, just buy 1 day's travel to Emerald. And when the day ends at 5 AM, just buy another day there because it works out cheaper. Yeah, that's what I was doing at first, Cody. I was buying like a 3-day license and thinking, God, it's lasting ages, this. And then I was also travelling, buying the full, like, 3 days travel before I went. Anyway, one of the subs put me right and told me what to do. And all you do is just travel for 1 day. And then if you want to stay another day, just... when the time's up at 5 AM, you just say yes and you want to stay for another day. Oh, that was a bite then. Now the bites, I'm not getting as many bites now I've changed to this £20 line. Yeah, I think so, mate. Yeah, the advance covers both. So you're always better buying the advanced license, because it means you can keep any fish that you get and you don't get a fine. Whereas with the basic, you can only keep certain ones and the other ones you have to release. I'm going to change this spinner. Doesn't seem to be working very well. Right, let's change to a... Is it this one or this one? Let's try this yellow one first. Right, it's saying it's too light. So I'm going to change to my jig winner setup. And I'm going to also change to this. I've got the wrong line on. I need to change the line. To this. Right, I think we're okay. And we need to change that to this. Now I'm using the jig winner now. This is the jig winner and the Prima 3500, but I'm only using £12 line, so I'm going to have to be very careful now when I get a fish on. But I should get more bites really with this. What would be ideal would be a £20 fluoro line. So I'm not sure if I've got one or not. Here we go. Oh. Bite. I'm just going to check if I've got a £20 fluoro. What's this one I've got here? I have. And will this rod let me use a £20 fluoro? No. No, the line weight for the jig winner is between £3 and £12, and the Prima reel will allow you to use £20 braid but only £12 mono. So I would have to use this rod and reel. So let's try that. Still saying it's too light. Too light. That's optimized, but I can't use that heavier line. Just have to go with that. Fish on. I can turn the drag up a little bit now. Not too much. Don't know what it is. A walleye? Yeah, walleye. Not a very big one for this lake, but it's still a 3-pounder. Yep, smoked walleye. I'll show you the area where I was catching the walleye. Jay, how you doing, mate? Right, let's go to the walleye peg, which I found was here. And for that, I'm going to need to use a jig. That's good, mate. I'm cool, man. Yeah. Much better. Right, now that is optimum. I think that should do us. So let's go there. Right, on this peg, from what I've seen, is out towards that direction. Oh, I've used the wrong rod. The wrong rod. No. Let's reel it in. See if we get anything on the way in. Takes ages to sink. Must be really deep, this area. Cheers, Jay. Yeah, it must be really deep, this lake here. Right, I need to switch rods. I'm on the wrong one. Oh, I need this one. Yeah, this is the one. Right, we're casting out towards that buoy. That way. Just let it sink. Right, we're on the bottom. Just do stop and go. Ah, cheers, Cody. snag there at 130 feet out. But hopefully we should hit into something soon. Here we go, right under the rod. This is maybe a good walleye, not sure. 3.5 pound walleye. This seems to be the area for the walleye. Yeah, I've just done a call stream with Dragon and we was on about it. He said he read through the patch notes and that they've made it so the smaller boss fish can be catched now. Which is good. I might try it later on. Do a couple of hours on mana. See what I can get. Oh, bite then straight away. Have you had any of them yet? We go, another one under the rod again. It's like a walleye. Farcaster, what have we got on here? What have we got on this rod? Farcaster. £12 line. I'm going to give this a try here. Can't get out anywhere near as far with this rod. Alright, Jay, take it easy. I'll catch you in a bit. Let's try this. Just trying the different ones, see what we get the most interest on. Harry, was it you that was saying near the lighthouse is best? Try the lighthouse. I'm pretty new to this Michigan lake, so I'm still trying to work it out. Where's the best and what works best. Where's the lighthouse? Where's the lighthouse? Ah, there's the lighthouse. Here's the lighthouse on the end here. Now I'm going to switch rods here. I'm going to switch to this one. And I'm going to switch use a worm though. Really? Okay, let's switch to worm, mate. I'll go back on that one I've just been on. Number 4. Let's give it a go. Ah, cheers, Cody. Much appreciated. Yeah, I hope they're helpful. There's a lot of Euro fishing stuff there, and some Fishing Planet. Take care, and hope to see you again in the stream. Right, we'll try stop and go, and then we'll give it lift and drop. Yeah, it looks pretty deep. I'm still 100 feet out, and it looks like it's under the rod tip. Oh, there we go. Hit it just as it was coming up. Oh, look at the size of that walleye. That's much bigger. Look at that. That's a bad boy. Bad boy walleye. £8.8. $761 for that. No problem, Cody. Let me know if the tips help you, mate. Yeah, let's have a screenshot of that bad boy. Let's get just its head. There we go. Screenshot. Keep it. Keeping that. Cheers, mate. Thank you. Right, we're on the bottom. Let's do stop and go again. It's like these, the walleye, just follow it in until it's just about to reach the surface, and then they hit it. Oh, bite again then. Bite again. I'm going to have to end the stream in about 20 minutes, guys, but I'll be back on a bit later on with some more Fishing Planet from Michigan, because I'm going to have to stay here for a while now while I get my travelling expenses back. Let's try lift and drop. Let's let it settle. Bite then. Didn't hit it, didn't take it. Nothing that time. Right. Great spot for fishing trophy pike on the float. Big ones, and it's easy money. Made 30,000 in one day. I'll check it out, Harry. I'll be sure to check it out. That first peg I was on is a really good peg for pike. I'm going to check. Oh, that was a bite then. I'm going to check what I was catching them on before. Yeah. Let's have a look. Does it tell me what I have these fish on? Doesn't. Ah, right. So yeah, you've got basically the same keep net as the one I've got. back here. I'm going to do the last 15 minutes of the stream on this peg. Let's see if we can have a couple more. Sure, it's the 3-foot diver that I had the big one on before that I lost. I hope I don't get another one on. It could be an expensive trip. Whoa, here we go. Here we go. Big fish. King of the Green Bay, and then you walk all the way around. Right, I'll check that out, mate. Yeah, what I'll do, I'll before I do the part 2 to this stream, to this lake, I will check that out, and then I'll come back and stream, and we'll see if it works. This is a big fish. This is a big fish, guys. Just trying to get off. Dragon, how you doing, mate? I'm back over on Michigan. I'm doing alright. I got my money back on Emerald. And now I've come back over to Michigan. But I'm going to have to spend a bit of time here now to get my money back that I've just paid to get here. Yeah, I've had the tiger muskie, but I think the normal, the muskie are the bigger one. Oh, this is just stripping line. It's off up the lake. It's like as soon as I start using this 12-pound fluoro, the fish you just get the bigger fish. No, that one's trying to get off. This fish coming in or what? What is this fish doing? what is going on? Come on, fish. I think Everglades probably would be your next step, Dragon. Once you reach level, I think it's 18, the Everglades open up. Might be worth a trip there. £10 northern pike, there we go. It's a nice fish. Just northern pike. It's a big one though, look at that, that's a bad boy. $841 for that fish. I'm running the gauntlet here though, using this line and my crankbait. The crankbait that I've just bought that I'm using was like three and a half, something like that. 3,500. So if I get snapped off, I'm just going to lose that again. So I'm using that £12 line. Could perhaps change to the braid. Okay, Dutch Harry, take it easy, mate. Thanks for popping by, and yeah, we'll fish again soon, mate. Cheers, man. Here we go. I'm going to make this the last fish of this session, but I'll be back a little bit later with part 2 of St. Croix Lake in Michigan. So if you're around. Please join in. Don't know what this is, but it's a decent fish. Ah, cheers, Dragon. Are you working late? Yeah. I was going to say we could stream up again. What's this one? Tiger muskie. Ah. Right, well, on that bombshell of a fish, I'm going to call it call an end to this stream. But yeah, if you are around, jump in later. And don't forget to like and subscribe. And I'll be back with more Fishing Planet later on. Dragon, take care. Anybody else in the stream, thanks for watching. And I'll be back a bit later. Catch you later, guys. Take care. And see you soon.